In my previous comment, I tried to highlight the conversation between Open Felix and Papam in order to indicate the origin or the genesis of a stealing that has happened or continue to happen inside my father's house. So, all the very unfortunate that my dad, until he died, did not know that the thief that was stealing from him was not coming from the window, even though he was struggling to secure his window to prevent a thief that was coming from outside, because the thief was not actually coming from outside at all, never. The thief was right inside the four corners of my father's house, sleeping and waking up with my dad. So ekwela m okwu gbasara how the things that were cherished by our mother, which were stored in two boxes, was cleared up. So ekwela m okwu gbasara that one. But then it was such emotional and disgraceful behavior that my dad was all the time looking at those two boxes standing on the table facing the wall, hoping that they contain the things that belonged to his wife, while the boxes were completely empty. So ebidoro Loma to Nigeria in the year 2002. So Lord Muna, my dad and Ocha, felt very happy to have reunited with my father. So Muna and Ochala Mapado Labo back to Finland. So Rupan the next year now 2003, and Lord Olam, I him my dad at home. So learning at the bedroom Yabashi, I learned that my dad was in Lagos. So along the corridor was a blue Yamaha generator that was standing there. So due to the issue of erratic power supply in the village and elsewhere in Nigeria, so it is always understandable that generator will always attract attention. So my home generator that was standing there, everywhere was dark, there was no light. My John she could generator, and she okay, papa, I care home, but it was broken. It was no longer working. So it was just standing at the middle of the corridor there. So Majuma nurse, she okay, anybody when measure, she yes, I got ndege me, and in fact the co-tenant Bino Lopapani, which at that time was a woman that was a teacher in one of the schools in the village there, that Dia Hunja generator. Shoke arrange for the man to come, Kamunia negotiate here. Let us see the possibilities of having this generator repaired. Even though no woman's area, but since okay it belongs to the family, I took the responsibility of having it fixed. So this guy abia muna ye kuchoku ya cha pare alabo nebe workshop ya je check what was the problem. Shoke ya pare alabo. So the next day he came back and reported that the coil was burnt. So muna ye negotiate how much it was going to cost. Ya she ya ga now 20,000. At that time 2003 the amount was supposed to be big according to the exchange rate at that time. So many at that 20,000. Yeje me charge generator zo another coil me reach away pa the generator but akwa the old coil she from the gen. So the gen was working very fine, and I use chaya just more lancho use and measures of petrol tigea. In fact, as from sufficient petrol where you doma at the backyard there originate tigea. So okwa this steady inside the house until mo anocha labuma. So I reasoned that this generator was standing at the middle of the corridor because it was broken. Now, it might be something that somebody might want to steal. So there's no need. Maybe making key. I have no access to my father's corners of the room, of the house. So there's no way I could have opened the door and then returned this generator into my father's corner of the house. So I decided, I say, ebe store, abashi. I will return this generator into the store. I will lock it, knowing fully well that I was not supposed to leave with the key. So may read the key, drop wala nose, where I share. Papa mlodola, mo anybody chola the generator, ya batola han store, ka hapara ya, then bashi huru my store, ya shoke, ma hapulia the key. Hello dola, I'm back to Finland, or no. So nurse about one that na my senior brother did not even give her the the chance of saying to him that actually that I dropped from the key of the store where I kept the generator. But Ohana Kuchala ya batole the store Ohapra the generator Vudia Labonebekea, and that was it. So that was again. Now I decided okay, ebe Ohapra that one. Chineke mebere a generator that was placed for sale online. Then I bought that generator. It was a Robin generator, original from Japan. So Meure generator I dig and inside one of the vans in Palabu during that time of my intended visit to Nigeria. So Analadola Mapra this J village connect here, and it was very very efficient. It was working very fine, even to the extent of carrying a refrigerator as small as it was, and some TVs of other people be inside the house. So and yet Kwama connect walk to a beke fimbat, and it was working very very fine. So I used to chalea ma gela boni pa generator and fube by then papa ma lodo kwanna my pride generator of inside my father's bedroom. Take an okburu table, or to table no inside my father's bedroom. On top of that table was where 2 suitcases that belonged to my mother was seated. So my this generator no there happier. Lapbo back to Finland. So ana lodo ulame also. So papa mnea meje the position where I kept the generator. Or no my head there. My draw my dad shaya my about it, but I didn't I will not hold my dad responsible at all, because in my father's situation I don't think he was all that eager to be able to begin to connect the generator, start it up, use it, and all those kind of things. So he might not know what has happened, but suddenly when the generator disappeared, my daddy had no knowledge. My joy papa mchayama, it's okay, ma happen. So chukwe mebre anocha kwanam otunchore no na village. Look back to Finland. As luck we have it, another portable generator again, but not of the same quality of that Robin Mpara last time. So this one was a Chinese Tiger generator. So Mazuaya Tige Anime Moto Pablo back to village. So I to the village. Maybe I discovered that this generator was not very good. It doesn't work very fine. Apparently, I just have and it was still not okay. Nge start here, naga dogede before you start here. When I start here, it doesn't it doesn't contain large number of bulbs and other things that we supposed to operate with. So just now manage here until suddenly it began to give more problems than had starting. So nga him used to get smike biakwa ya that na I was struggling to repair that, because at the time I refused to carry it back to the mechanics. I started to check it up on my own, since I believed that I could just fix anything on my own. So nga him no na anuya this guy Mike also was just observing me, knowing that I am with 2 big generators standing in his house. One for himself and the other one for IK, which IK bought for our dad, which nobody want to surrender for me to use. So IK agarakwa batakwa mbatluga with this generator, struggling to have it fixed. IK went to Mojishi ope gamaje pafra de that generator. At least I had to go out let him use it. Yala mokano shidede gela mana bika papa inside your store. Happy at the corridor there. Fine, as children of the same mother, but that did not happen. IK knows that I was not supposed to use that generator since it was not belonging to me, and that was the situation. Anyway, I thank you for listening.